A three-time champion, a two-time MVP, the first unanimous MVP in NBA history, six-time All-Star, has led the league in scoring while posting 50, 40, 90 shooting percentage. Much of this in the same year. Many of his peers have crowned him as the greatest shooter in NBA history. During the 2015 season, he made 272 three-pointers, breaking the record held by Reggie Miller, but for the next three seasons, he broke his own record in 2016 by making 286, and again in 2017 by making 402 three-pointers. The Golden State Warriors' Steph Curry has revolutionized the game, pushing teams to make the three-ball a norm. Son of former NBA player Dell Curry, a broadcaster for the Charlotte Hornets, Curry has been exposed to the NBA ever since he was a kid. When Dell was still playing for the Toronto Raptors, he and his younger brother, Seth Curry, would practice shooting before games. Now that Steph has reached the NBA, his peers have a lot to say about him, good or bad. In this video, I will talk about what NBA players are actually saying about Steph Curry. But before that, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and smash that notification bell to get updates on my latest NBA content. Let's start off with Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James. After battling with him for 4 straight years, LeBron only has huge respect for Steph and the Golden State Warriors, despite losing 3 titles to him. Here's what he had to say. Well, he has a great motor. I think a lot of people don't understand how great his motor is. He never stops moving. His ball handling ability is one of the best in the league. His ability to shoot the ball off the dribble and off the catch, it's uncanny. I think there's never been a guy in our league able to shoot the ball as well as he does. He creates so many matchup problems for your defense, and you always have to be aware of him. Then the reporter interrupted LeBron by asking, "How do you slow him down?" "The same way you slow me down." "You can't," LeBron said. LeBron might have lost to him 3 times in the finals, but his Cleveland Cavaliers are the first team ever to come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. Vince Carter, one of the best dunkers of all time. He was crowned half man, half amazing because of his creative and powerful dunks. Earlier, Vince said that Steph and his brother would shoot before the game, and there was one instance where he asked Steph to play one-on-one. I just remember coming out getting my workout before the game. Once I finish my workout, I'm telling Steph to play one-on-one. I always ask Steph to play one-on-one before each home game. Fast forward, he's in the NBA now, winning his first MVP, seeing him win a championship. I'm just like, man, this is the same kid that I used to play one-on-one against. To this day, he has this mindset of how can I beat you despite me being small. The next NBA player actually became Curry's teammate after they squandered a 3-1 lead in the 2016 Western Conference Finals. Prior to the 2016 NBA season, KD, Steph, James Harden, and Anthony Davis had to market NBA 2K in a live event with Ernie Johnson. Ernie asked, "When was the first time Steph got on your radar?" KD had this to say. "I told Steph this. I was about 10 years old, our AAU team went to Charlotte, and there was this one dude who I thought was white, but he was a yellow kid. AD, Harden, and Steph cried out laughing. I'm just being real now, right? I walk to the gym, and I see this kid shooting from half court. I'm like, he's not making that. Splash, splash, splash. 10 years later, you cross paths, I'm like, yo, that was Steph Curry." Even at an early age, Steph Curry was already doing this and making noise in AAU tournaments. One of his peers, Chris Paul, who was still playing for the LA Clippers at the time, had this to say about Steph Curry after a tough game. "Man, he can shoot that ball. I felt as close as you would get to him, but a lot of credit to Steph, man. He plays hard, plays the right way, but that was a good team win for us." "That stuff he learned from your camp as a kid, what can you say?" the reporter asked CP3. "Whatever, he learned that from his father Dell, but Golden State is a really good team. I'm just happy we got up for this game." Now, moving on to another one of the all-time great shooters, Ray Allen. Winning 2 championships for Boston and Miami, Ray Allen is considered to be one of the greatest shooters in the NBA, but after seeing Steph Curry, Ray had only nice things to say about him. "I think right now from what I've seen, it's easy for me to say that he's the best shooter that I have ever seen. I've seen a lot of great shooters, but we have this conversation all the time about the generations. what we've seen, who's the best at their particular position or their skill. You guys know as well as I do, each year the generation, when they change, the game changes, and I really put him in a category all on his own. The way he plays the game, being a point guard that can handle the way he handles the ball and the way he shoots the ball. Right now, young kids are growing up saying, I want to be like Steph. Ray Allen hit the nail on the head with this one. Damian Lillard. After Steph put on a show scoring a career-high 62 points against the Portland Trail Blazers on Sunday, January 3rd, 2021, Damian Lillard tweeted this. "You can't dish it out and not be able to take it," Lillard tweeted, including a respect hashtag. Before the start of the 2021 season, Steph issued a challenge to Dame when he tweeted about Dame practicing half-court shots. Here's the exchange of tweets from the two sharpshooters. "That's wild, bro. 18 on the shot clock, you pulled it? I'll do it if you do it," Steph said after seeing the video. Dame said, "Let's do it, LOL, opening night." Those two are undoubtedly the best long-range shooters in the NBA right now. They have the green light to pull up from 40. Last but not least, this comment came from the late, great Kobe Bean Bryant. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game and is considered to be the greatest Laker of all time. Praise by him is definitely worth listening to. Steph Curry, LeBron James, what are the differences between those two players? An interviewer asked Kobe, to which the latter answered, "The way they approach the game is completely different. The systems that they operate in are very different as well, and their style of play is diametrically opposed with each other, which is pretty interesting to see the force that Cleveland plays with, the physicality versus the fluidity of the Golden State Warriors. So it should be an interesting series." Then the interviewer asked Kobe another question. "If you look at the NBA players today, who is the closest, or who would you say has a Kobe instinct about them?" Kobe replied, "There's several of them I think out there now that approach the game extremely seriously. I get a kick out of watching Golden State because they seem very unassuming. Clay and Steph seem very calm and nice guys, but those guys are stone cold, man. They don't care about what you think. They don't care about making a game-winning shot or missing. They're out there to do their job, and they have a very strong sense of Mamba mentality." There is no denying that Stephen Curry is a special talent. The shooting range, finesse, and the way he handles the ball, we have never seen anything like him. When it's all said and done, he will be the greatest shooter to ever play in the NBA. This 2021 NBA season, though, his talents will be put to the test as he powers this young Warriors to a playoff berth after a 2020 season of disappointment and injuries. What do you think of what NBA players are saying about Stephen Curry? Is it true, or are they just saying that because they're asked questions by reporters? Tell us what you think in the comments down below, and once again, make sure to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.